Next time you go on a drive, don't forget to pack your medication. What am I talking about? There's a report that's just out recently that says there's an increasing number of incidences where that sort of thing has turned into a bit of an emergency. So I'll give you the full details of that right after this.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
So, pack vital medication to avoid breakdown emergencies. This is a press release from Start Rescue, and they're saying that drivers should make sure that they take all their essential medication with them, even on short journeys, because, according to a quote from here, we have seen a rise in vehicle breakdown cases involving drivers and passengers who urgently need to take their daily medication, but are traveling without it. This is according to Lee Puffett, Managing Director of Start Rescue. It's concerning how many find themselves away from home without their medication and don't expect their return journey to be hindered without the vehicle breaking down. So a typical sort of scenario, you sort of go to the shop, so you go to your local supermarket. It may only be a couple of miles, 3 miles away, but you've left your stuff at home. If that's something that you really need, or it's something that's quite urgent for you, then keep in mind, things happen. Traffic happens, bad weather happens, a tire gets punctured, breakdowns happen, you never know. So always pack the stuff with you. Even myself, I mean, I don't have any medication that I'm on, thank God, but I am prone to headaches. I do get headaches quite often. So in my bag and stuff, or in my pocket or in my jacket pocket, I'll always keep some ibuprofen with me. And especially if I'm setting out on a longer journey, or whether it's in a car or otherwise, I'll always have that with me. So it's always a good idea to have these things. You never know if you can't find a shop or can or whatever, you know, or the shop doesn't have it or the pharmacy doesn't have it. A quarter of adults in the UK regularly use prescription medication, leading to a serious risk of drivers being stranded without vital medication if their vehicle breaks down. Even a breakdown close to home can leave a driver too far from immediate access to their medication, especially if it needs to be taken at a particular time. So, and the added anxiety of dealing with a broken down vehicle and stuff like that will just add to the stress, you know. Jasmine Shah, head of advice for the National Pharmacy Association, says, we encourage patients to keep their medication with them while traveling, regardless of the distance involved. This includes taking enough medication to cover them for the trip or any delays that they might encounter. And then Puffett adds, no matter how far you are going, keep a small supply of in-date medication. So this is the other thing. So if you're going to keep it in the car, so you think, oh, let me just put it in the car, I'll just put it in the glove box or whatever and just leave it there. But keep in mind, these things expire. And also, like, it's a hot day now, you want to know, check the packaging, check the leaflets, check the instructions, see where they should be stored. So it may not be the case that you can just leave it in the car. So sometimes you might have to take it out with you each time that you have it. Take a copy of your prescription too. If you're going further afield, so if you are traveling a little bit further, keep a copy of the prescription with you, or take a picture of it or whatever on the phone, or it might be on your app or whatever, your doctor's app, NHS app, just in case you need to get it somewhere else. Always speak to your doctor, GP, pharmacist about traveling longer distances if you need to take regular medication, and remember to take regular driving breaks. Of course, in an emergency, call for an ambulance or dial NHS 111. Quick response is crucial in these circumstances, and a What Car survey of the best breakdown cover, Start Rescue, this is them publicizing themselves now, said that they came out one of the best for response times. But this is the other thing that, I mean, that's pretty much all of that is worth talking about, but this is the other thing, is that if you do have an emergency, if you are broken down, and you do feel that, okay, you don't have your medication with them, it might be worth just mentioning that also to the people on the phone or the operator to say, look, I have broken down, I have this problem, but also I may have a medical emergency as well. Not an emergency, but, you know, I need to get back to medication urgently or something like that. It might speed things up a little bit. Anyway, that's just a helpful piece of advice. Hope that's useful to you. Catch you all in the next video. Check this out, guys. It's my book. It's my first novel, and it's written for car fans like you. It's a fun political action thriller. It's full of cool cars and spectacular action. Get your copy now at Amazon.com. Shout out time, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links. Or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps. It really does.